My perfect dad bankrupted my mom, so I found his secret safe and ruined his life. I am finally free to tell this story now that the legal dust is settled, and honestly, the look on my dad's face was worth every single penny I spent on lawyers. My dad was the golden boy of our town. He owned a massive construction empire and was always the one donating to charities and kissing babies at every local event. But behind closed doors, he was a monster. 3 years ago, he decided he was suddenly done with my mom after 28 years of marriage. He didn't just leave, he completely blindsided her. He used some shady legal loophole in a prenup she signed back in the 80s to kick her out of the house with barely a month's worth of savings while he kept the multi-million-dollar estate. He told me straight to my face that if I took her side, I was dead to him and completely cut off from the family inheritance. Well, guess what? I took her side. For 2 years, my mom and I lived in a tiny apartment while he was out there buying a glass penthouse and a yacht with his new 24-year-old consultant. He went totally no contact, blocked our numbers, and even tried to get my mom evicted from her rental. But a few months ago, I had to go back to his old office to pick up a crate of my childhood trophies he was threatening to throw in the trash. He wasn't there, and his new assistant let me in. While I was packing my things, I noticed a weird gap under his massive mahogany desk. I pushed the rug aside and found a small, high-tech floor safe. My dad is a creature of habit, so I tried the one sequence of numbers he never changed for 40 years, my late grandfather's old military ID number. It clicked open. I expected maybe some emergency cash or jewelry, but what I found was his black book. It was a detailed, handwritten record of every bribe he had ever paid to city officials and every cent he had hidden from the IRS and offshore accounts specifically to make himself look broke during the divorce proceedings. I didn't confront him. I didn't scream or make a scene. I spent 2 hours silently taking high-resolution photos of every single page and sent them to a high-profile whistleblower attorney. I waited for the perfect moment, his Businessman of the Year award ceremony last night. He was standing there on stage, acting like a pillar of the community, while my mom was working 2 retail jobs just to buy groceries. I walked right up to the VIP table where his new girlfriend was sitting and handed him a gold-foiled envelope. He actually thought it was a letter of apology. He opened it in front of the local news cameras and several city council members, and his face went from smug to ghostly white. It wasn't an apology. It was a copy of the filing that triggered a federal audit and a notice that his assets were being frozen. He lost the company, the penthouse, and the consultant within 48 hours. My mom just got word that the original divorce settlement is being tossed out due to fraud. Revenge is a dish best served with a side of federal subpoenas.